So this should actually let me do that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little delayed, but that's cool, I guess. All right, well, what's up, guys? I was waiting on TJ and fixing a couple things for you guys. I just wanted to hop on and say what's up and see if anybody wanted to hang out. Uh, we'll wait a minute or two to see what's up. Uh, no idea if this is working or not. Tried to um, see if what's going on here. I'm not sure, but see if I can get a message to go through. Yeah, um, I'm not sure why YouTube isn't talking to OBS. I don't even know if anybody's on, but I'm sure if you are, you guys give me just a second because obviously we haven't done this very much before, but I've been figuring it out for you guys. Trying to use all the top of the line stuff. Uh, that way you get the best quality that you can get. I think that's pretty important. Some people don't think that's very important. I think it's important. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's see, I've got you guys a couple of previews for the video coming out tomorrow. That's basically what this live was going to be, was just hanging out for a minute and catching up and letting you guys see a couple of more previews for the video. Yeah. Because hopefully you've already watched the video from today. If not, it's okay. You can watch it whenever you want, or don't. Uh, it's a cool investigation. It's during the daytime, so that's a little strange, a little different. Uh, but not different, but not in a bad way. Uh, Definitely different. I mean, we hiked forever to get there, uh, and it was well worth it. Yeah, well worth it for sure. Um, let's see. Let's How about this? Let's make us a little bit bigger here. How about that? Like that, maybe. Since, um, just because. Well, then you can't see the eyeball, can you? That eyeball's cool, right? So here's some fun trivia from the channel. That eyeball that is like our um, channel's logo, and it's in the intro, obviously. That is a piece of graffiti that we found in the mushroom mines from Olive Hill. That's actually a snapshot of that. All right, let's see what we got. We can see the eye a little bit. You can see it good enough. We can see it good enough, right? So, yeah. I don't know. See, I mean, YouTube, I have no idea if there's anybody on here or what's going on with it. So I guess I'm just recording a video, right? I can't tell if anybody was to say hi in the chat. That'd be cool. If there is somebody here, I we are obviously still a small channel, but that's why I love each and every one of the subscribers I have right now so much, because hopefully we're getting through on each video, and that's why it's so important to leave comments to kind of mix it up, what you're liking, what you're not liking, stuff like that. I actually did get a comment on the Miner Shack video that said there's too much music. How you feel about that? Is it too much music? Or is it too loud, or not in the right spot? Or you guys let me know. You have to let me know what you're digging, what you're not digging. That's the only way you're gonna be able to have stuff to watch on YouTube, because if you're like me, I don't know if it's because I went to YouTube Premium and there's no ads, maybe we're just blowing through videos faster or what it is, but I don't know. Finding it harder to find good content on YouTube anymore. I don't know what the audio even sounds like. It sounds pretty good through these headphones I got. If you if you are here, I can't tell if you're here or not. Let's try this, because for some reason, it looks like YouTube is really wanting this, what was it, key? Wants me to use the key, but I thought I didn't need to if what is it, connected straight to it, but yeah. It says we're connected at searching silence, and I have it up here on my um, tablet, and it seems to be working. It's a little delayed, which I figured because you know latency and all that. Probably gonna have to use Ethernet cords and stuff like that to make it, or maybe there's a setting in OBS if you know of OBS at all, and you know how to make this any easier. That'd be cool. So let me know. Comments. So yeah, I don't really know if anybody's in here. Just send a message so I know that I'm getting through to anybody. Just even if it's a letter, just whatever. Because if you are here, say hi so I know it's working. And I'll put that on the tablet as well. Anyways, since I don't know, I can always do the just show you. I'll just show you the clips and let you all go, and then actually get some sleep tonight myself. Then, since I can't really tell if this is recording and I'm just making a video anyways, I'd rather be. Sorry guys, I don't know what the deal is with my nose here. I might be getting sick. I don't know. But yeah, like I was saying, I'll just show you. I'll show you these. We got like 2 minutes for the second one to encode. I just put these together like little, little clips, little snippets, and I'll go ahead and give you my thoughts on this first clip. The area is actually a really cool area. My grandfather actually worked in the plant that used to be there, that all of the controversy and everything ended up being about with the Environmental Protection Agency and all that. He worked there at the plant. It was a coke plant. And I'm not sure where you're from or if you know what a coke plant is, but it sounds kind of criminal, but it's actually not. They do stuff with it. They either use it in other, or if they use it in metal or gas. I mean, I'm not sure. I think it's metal. I don't know. But anyways, he worked there, so that was cool. obviously when you work there, there's a massive factory there. But and from what I gathered, there, you know, I work in steel mills each day, and I go to different ones as like a contractor technician type thing. So I get to see all kinds of uh, different operations and things like that they're doing there. So from like I don't know like the real process or the codes or anything, but everywhere I go, they have this big. These are steel mills. They have these big pool things of water, and they're in these concrete basins, like huge. You know, like a pond, not even a pond, like a lake almost. It's like a lake. That's what it looks like, a lake. Uh, and it's recircled water. They use water to cool down the uh, the steel after they roll it, because you know if you know anything about steel or how they make it and stuff like that, they got to melt it. You know, it's kind of like recycling plastic, I guess. You just mix it all back together and just melt it all back together, and then re-cool it out in slabs of metal, I guess, kind of. What was that? Okay, but anyways, there are these big pools or lakes or ponds or of water that's how they cool you know the molten metal. They make it into like molds, like big stick looking things, and then they roll it out. And while they're rolling it out, they use water to cool it off. So I don't know if that's what the Coke plant did. I'm just kind of, I'm guessing it's a little bit similar because, I'm not sure what exactly the water ish thing that they do use for Coke plants, but maybe it's a little similar. I don't know. I'm just going off what I've seen personally and what I seen while I was there because, like, if you guys watch the video, you'll see there's obviously not that lake or even, you know, anything really to let you know that a factory or anything even stood there. It looks like, besides all the abandoned buildings, which are awesome, by the way, and apparently there's more than one. You know, we went to one because, listen, after that's where I guess the city of Ashland got started up right around through there. Then they had a big contamination fiasco, and there were a whole bunch of like there's like a I don't know. The people were told to leave if they didn't. This, that, the other, and you know, when the video comes out, you'll learn. I don't want to give it all away because that's if you watch any of the videos before on our channel here, you'll know that the history is one of the really important parts of the video. I'll take a lot of time and stuff and try to, like John Dean. Uh, I thought that was pretty cool about John Dean in the Miner Shack video. The guy, all the people that got rescued that day. Obviously there were still people that died, but there were people that were rescued that day by that guy. And I just thought that was like a heroic thing, and that's why I wanted to you know, bring him back up, because I feel like that's a good thing. I mean, it's hard to find people to do good things sometimes, and yeah, he just kept going back in and come back out and rescuing people, and then I mean he just kept going in until literally um, it all collapsed. It was too, you know, it was too much. It finally, you know, everybody knew it was going to collapse. Even him, he knew it was going to collapse, and he didn't care. He just kept going back in and getting guys, and bringing them out, and then of course all the women and children, and probably officials that were there, if we're telling the truth here, they were probably all rescued first, and then the rest of the people probably came after that, and yeah, that's how I'd say it went. And so that's why I put that in there. All right. Still don't know if anybody's here, but we're going to go to the first preview here. Enjoy. Okay. Why isn't this switching through here? It's funny. This is funny. Okay. So. Unbelievable. Unreal. Unreal.
What's bothering me is why they planted golden wheat grain on all this land with irrigation ducts on land where the water and the land is contaminated and is not safe for human consumption. Look at this right here. I mean, look at this. This is grain wheat. This is grain. This is what we make bread out of.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is going sleep mode.
Dude, we gotta hurry, the battery's going.
What's bothering me is why they planted golden wheat grain on all this land.
Dude, we gotta hurry.
What's bothering me is why they planted golden wheat grain on all this land with irrigation ducts on land where the water and the land is contaminated and is not safe for human consumption. Look at this right here. I mean, look at this. This is grain wheat. This is grain. This is what we make bread out of.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is camera keeps going sleep mode. Look at this.
All right, guys. Searching Silence community. Here we go. This is what we've been hiking all day to find for you all. Check these.
All right, so yeah, there's that one. That was basically, you know, whenever we was finding out the getting the layout of the land there and coming up to maybe that pond right there had something to do with one of those things we were just talking about, but I don't know. But that's a possibility now that I think about it. Like I didn't check it for concrete because they're man-made, obviously. But yeah, dang, I didn't even think about that. Um, so there is that preview. So might as well go ahead and just get them out of the way so we can get out of here.
Dude, we gotta hurry, the battery's going. Look at this.
That's obviously not it. Sorry.
Dude, we gotta hurry, the battery's going. Alright guys, here is our literal first building proof of this building. Look at, I probably should have started recording a little bit closer, but this here was one of the main buildings of old Ashland. Look at the ground. Contaminated, black, contaminated. And look at this. Total destruction. Total, absolutely, this wrought iron. Look at that. And this is the fucking foundation. Look at this foundation, boys and girls. I'm literally standing on the foundation of old Ashland. Look, they have that That stuff there that is supposed to keep the water from coming up. You got metal, wrought iron.
This is one of many structures that's been demolished.
This, I'm guessing this is the main, this is probably one of the main center.
No, this is a small one.
This is a small
They demoed all this shit.
Oh wow, this is a small one, you said.
Yeah, this is small. This is just the pettiest one.
Missy took off
Yeah.
all the way back.
What is that?
Why? I got the keys.
She's walking.
Huh?
Damn, man, they
We'll pause right there just for a second, just so I can say that there's a lot of really cool stuff in that area over there. I was able to get some pretty good pictures and pretty good B-roll shots and stuff like that. So there is, I think, a few minutes left. This is pretty long, and obviously there's no music or anything on these yet. I didn't want, that's the main reason, once it's all put together, to even watch the video. If I would show you the whole video, then what's the point, you know what I mean? So just letting you guys see kind of what it was like during the day, because it was during the day investigation. And to be honest, that I can remember, I can't remember for hunting for ghosts during the day. So that means, not saying that I never have, I'm just saying if there is a time that I did, then probably a long time ago. But so it was definitely different, and it was crazy, this place. Crazy. Just there was a encampment that was there, at least, and there were a lot of people subjected to pretty harsh stuff there back in the day. And after that factory went out, I guess that became like the spot for all the homeless and stuff. But what we found, I still don't know what to say about it. I don't want to give it away, but it's crazy, and I don't even what to say or even what to do. But we'll figure it out together, hopefully. And here's the rest of that clip.
Let's see.
Right here was a big, like a water treatment factory.
Where?
Right here. That right there was just one of the first structures.
Right here?
Yeah, right here was a structure. They demoed every bit of this shit.
Look over here.
And look,
That's what I was saying. It has the
all new.
net.
They finally cleared it out. God, what kind of fucking animal shit, hairy ass shit like that? That's all hair. That's fucking chupacabra poop or something. Look at that. You ever seen fucking shit that's just all hair?
That's literally hair.
That's a fucking hairball shitball.
That is a hair turd. God, boys, I didn't even realize how vast this was. Look at all this. This was a road where houses.
Buildings all through here.
Look over here. Where they've got the green stuff, they're trying to rebuild the, look, where they tried to contain the water.
I got all her gear right back here on this platform.
Hopefully, she won't take her, will she? My battery's going dead, boy. We gotta go. I gotta go get another battery.
Before we hike, figure it. sucks, man. All these buildings are down. What's bothering me is why they planted golden wheat grain on all this land with irrigation ducts on land where the water and the land is contaminated and is not safe for human consumption. Look at this right here. I mean, look at this. This is grain wheat. This is grain. This is what we make bread out of.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is... The camera keeps going in sleep mode. Look at this. That building up there is perfect.
All right, guys. Searching Silence community. Here we go. This is what we've been hiking all day to find for you all. Check these buildings out. Now, these are the ones we'll be coming back to later tonight, because there's no doubt in my mind that there's activity in these buildings. Look at this.
Crazy. Oh, the hanger, the whole ceiling's tore off of it, man, but it used to, there, I don't even know what that is. It looks like an old firehouse or police station. Shit! No spillway.
Here it is,
Contaminated
boys.
lake. You got a snapping turtle. Holy shit!
Look at
How
that
big
turtle.
his head is. See old snapper over there?
See that turtle's head? That's a head of a turtle. Yeah, guys, there's wildlife everywhere around here. I wish
Dang. Some big old turtles.
it is a big old turtle. I'll try to zoom in on it. But here's the building we're going to tonight. Look at all this. This was a road where houses.
Buildings all through here.